Well, folks, we see Claude Code delivering a huge update, and this update directly attacks OpenClaw. Right now, they just released Claude Code channels, which allows you to control Claude Code through either Telegram or Discord. And you guys know, Telegram or Discord are one of the primary ways to communicate to OpenClaw. And in fact, it's one of the reasons what makes OpenClaw so amazing is because you can set up an agent of teams, like what we have done here, and chat with them to get work done, essentially functioning like a bunch of employees in a company. What they have released with Claude Code right now through this MCP is they essentially allow you to remotely control your Claude Code. Let's just show you the video guys up here. So when you have Claude Code running, you can directly go either on Discord or Telegram and just talk to it. It's almost like that remote control, but the message gets sent straight into Claude Code. So this almost behaves like an employee or agent or like OpenClaw. It almost seems to have the same functionality. And you can see where Claude is going with this, right? Because at the end of the day, they realize how powerful this type of feature is because a lot of people want to work remotely. They set up a job, you start running something on Claude Code, then, you just walk off, right? Sometimes it takes an hour or two. You walk off and you get that job done. And for us on this channel, we actually use both OpenClaw and Claude Code. For Claude Code, we use it for something like the BoxminingAI website, where it's more developer focused, right? Like building an entire website. We made this website look like Windows 95, and it contains all our videos and stuff. You guys check it out, boxminingai.com. But this is made with Claude Code, right? Because Claude Code has a better understanding of code. It has much better like integration features. It has better features for refactoring code. It just understands my code base a lot better. So for coding specific tasks, and even for additional functionality that you want to customize, going and doing it through Claude Code is a lot more powerful, which is why this feature is, well, kind of a godsend. In terms of this feature and activating this feature, it's actually super simple. So you just have to make sure that Bun is running on your machine. And we use Zebra servers, so we have a setup guide. I'll link the video up above. But just running this command and making sure Bun is installed is easy. Then you just get the key from botfodder. We have a video on setting up that up. If you guys want a full feature on how to get Claude Code working, I'll make one soon. So just make sure you stay tuned. But essentially, you just have to install this plugin like we have done here, and then make sure that the plugin is enabled, which is here, and connected. This allows you to directly control and communicate to your Claude via Telegram. Yeah, it's just as simple as that. It's it's a three-step. It's literally a three-step setup on this guide. So pretty darn simple here. But once you're done your pairing, you do have to do one step of pairing with your Telegram. You basically control your Claude, and if you're running your Claude Code on Tmux, which is what I'm doing, it keeps it running 24 hours, almost like a 24/7 OpenClaw agent. So you can now see the kind of like the almost the function duplication here. Like you can communicate with this agent 24 hours. It's running Claude Code, which is extremely good at coding and understanding your code base. It's what a lot of the professional developers use because you have a lot more tools and plugins there. Like something like Playwright allows you to take screenshots and browse the web. So yeah, it's pretty much going for the functionality of OpenClaw. But that being said, there's a few big distinctions, I would say. So if you're if you're new and you don't really understand what you want to use, OpenClaw has some really good features with memory, so it understands what you're doing. So this is not yet fully baked into Claude Code yet. It's Claude Code has like a context window and it can keep that running and compacting it, but it doesn't have as intense of a memory system as OpenClaw does. OpenClaw is just optimized to be more for your assistant, whilst Claude Code is developed more like your kind of developer friend, right? If you needed to build something overnight, yeah, just talk to it. And now that I can talk to it on Telegram, I'm actually more inclined to talk to it on Telegram than just going straight onto my OpenClaw to do it. Because like, if I can interact with Claude Code directly, why tell someone else to use Claude Code when I can just access it directly? So my logic here right now is that it's going to replace a lot of the, the working. We talked a lot about how we can work with Claude Code within, like we have a few videos here within OpenClaw, how to set that up. But now that this feature is enabled, I can just directly talk to it and improve whatever I'm developing. I will say this is still very developer focused. So if you want to make a website, you want to make an app for yourself, this is something that's really powerful. But at the same time, if you just want an assistant that reminds you and do cron jobs and just, maintain your daily life, OpenClaw is still the right choice for you guys here. So there's a lot of comments right now, and also the plugin has a lot of issues. I actually see, because it just released very recently, there's a lot of issues with MCP as setup here happening on the first day of release. This is the issues page for the official Telegram MCP plugin. So I would say it's still a little bit early stage, but we can definitely see where Claude Code is going. They understand that people want to use chat channels, and they're building these tools directly into Claude Code to be more competitive directly with OpenClaw. Remember, OpenClaw was originally called ClaudeBot after Claude because, yet again, just like it's just so useful and powerful as an LLM, right? So the fact that the OpenClaw creator went to a competitor company, OpenAI, it means that Claude needs to step up their game to, bring that functionality here. So I see this as the first shot being fired. You can only use Telegram and Discord for now, but a lot of people are asking for iMessages or WhatsApp or whatnot, and I can definitely see they're gonna cook that up. I see a lot of comments here on this feature, and the people are like, you can see their team saying, yeah, we're gonna do it. So yeah, there's a lot to do, there's a lot to set up. But with that, guys, that's pretty much it. I think the setup is really easy. Just the documentation is really simple too. And then, yeah, just plug it in and then tell me how it goes. So with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Quick shout out to the BoxminingAI.com website. It's kind of looks at Windows 95. Like I said earlier, it is vibe coded, but what we do is we kind of categorize our videos. If you want to watch a video on how to do a Telegram integration, just click the Telegram icon and you got the video here, and it's got the summary and full instructions there for you guys to just fully use it. And if you sign up to the website now, you get locked in for free for a founder's course and a bunch of other features coming soon, exclusive to BoxminingAI.com. And with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.